morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. It's February 24th. I did vlog last week, but it was a hot mess, so I'm thinking maybe I'll include those extra clips at the end of this video. I don't know. We'll see. So I just got to work. It's a little after 7, and I have 2 observations today. 2. So saying that I'm a little nervous, yes, I'm nervous, but then again, I'm just like, I can only do the best I can do, right? And what happens, happens, and that's about it. So I'm trying to just have a good day. I have a lot to go over and make sure I'm ready. So my first observation is by my principal at 10:30. So when the kids get back from art, and she'll be watching me teach math, which is fine. I'm not too anxious about that. And then at the end of, at 2:15, toughest time of the day, our CAP team, the one that it's like principals and admin from around our district, they come in and watch you teach because our school is in reform. So my principal asked me if I would be a part of that. So they're going to come in from 2:15 to 2:45 and watch my ELA group. So that's what I'll be doing at that time, and that's what they'll see. I'm a little nervous about that because I don't know how many people will be in here watching me. So right now I'm okay, but we'll see how I am this afternoon. But sorry, I keep forgetting my tripod because I never know if I'm going to vlog or not. But as you can see, I just got here a few minutes ago. All my stuff's on the table. I just need to go around, get everything, all my lights on, get my date up, and then I'm going to sit down and go over my math lesson plan. I'm just going to focus on that first, and then I do need to make an anchor chart for my ELA lesson. And I got this dress. I always believe that if you feel good in something that you're wearing, you're going to feel good the whole day, right? And you're going to show confidence. So I got this dress at Target, kind of give you guys a sneak peek. And then I have just like little capri leggings and then some flats on. I got this scrunchie at Claire's because me and my daughter went shopping. So we spent some time together this weekend, which was fun. And then I've just got like a little hair clip in my hair, and I'm ready to go. This is one of my favorite colors to wear, so that's why I picked this color. So I will check in on my lunchtime after my first observation, but I'll check back in a few minutes. I just want to get set up for the day. Okay, 2 observations. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I have a parent meeting at 10 o'clock before my first observation. Wish me luck. Hey everybody, sorry I didn't check in on my lunchtime, but I just had a lot to do to get ready before the afternoon. My first observation, I think it went okay. I'll talk to my principal in the morning. I don't think it was anything too exciting. We started talking about fact families, but my kids have already been doing fact families without me actually telling them they were doing them. So I felt like the engagement was really low, and because they already like kind of understood it, and I even tried to show a video just to kind of, you know, enhance it a little bit. But I don't know. I just don't feel like it was good. And this afternoon, there were about 5 people that came in to watch my class, and they came in from 2:15 to 2:45, which is already a very hard time. And normally we're done with ELA at 2:15, our reading and writing groups. And if you didn't know, I'm following Bridget from the Lettered Classroom, her model of bridging literacy. So I've been doing that for about a month, and today just wasn't a good day. The kids were just really off. It was later in the day. We're normally done at 2:15, and then we move on to science, or we do like a community circle, or we do a snack or something at that time. I don't want to cry. But I just do not feel like a successful teacher today at all. I think I need to reflect on it and then let you guys know how it went, because I don't want to get upset, but I think it could have been a better day. I've just had some behaviors lately and I need to contact parents, and yeah, so it's about 4:20. I'm gonna head out, go get my daughter, and I might get myself a Starbucks just because, even though I'm not supposed to get one till Friday, but I think I'm gonna get one because it'll make me happy. And I promise I will vlog all week, and tomorrow's another day, and just like I tell my kids, I just have to try and do better tomorrow. So if I don't catch up with you guys at home, I'll talk a little more about today tomorrow morning. Okay, bye. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday morning. I just had to stop at the store real quick on my way to work. So, usually I don't record in the car, but my vlog already this week, I know, has been a hot mess. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So, Monday I had my 2 observations, and I remember vlogging at the end of the day, and I really I had a hard time on reflecting on it in that moment, because, you know, it had just taken place like an hour prior to that, my second observation. So I really couldn't, it was just like a tough time to do it, because I felt like I just needed to process it like overnight. And my first observation went fine. I didn't have any behaviors or anything like that I can remember. I think I would remember those if I did. But yeah, my first one was fine. My first one was math, and my principal observes me. I think my engagement was low, and I feel like I called on the same kids over and over. I would have to say Jess from Hello Third Grade, she said it best: when someone is in her room observing her, she feels like she doesn't know what she's doing. It's so weird. Like, that's how I feel. Even though I've been teaching for 12 years, when someone's in there, it's like my mind goes blank. Like, I can see the person, I see the kids, but I'm just like, oh my God, how do I teach fact families? What do I do? It's so weird. I feel like I'm in like a different time, like a different galaxy or something. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like a completely different person. Like, I have no clue what I'm doing. But as soon as they walk out, it's like I breathe and I feel like myself again. I just feel like I'm way up here when someone's observing me, and when they walk out, I feel like I slowly deflate like a balloon. You know, like I come back to earth. It's just the strangest thing. But anyway, math went fine. Other than I said, I feel like my engagement was low because the kids already knew what fact families were, and I think I mentioned that. So then came my second observation, and that was with what we call a CAP team. So they're like principals and like higher up people that come from the district office, you know, like assistant superintendents and stuff. Well, my assistant superintendent happened to be in that team, and she sat in the back of my room, and I was doing my new bridging literacy program that I'm using from the Letter Classroom. I've been using that for like a couple of weeks, and my kids know what to do. I have really high expectations for my kids, but I had about, I want to say 3 to 5 kids off task, and the kids that were off task, of course, were right by her. And I'm looking at them from my small group, and I'm thinking, what in the world is going on with my kids right now? I had one kid cleaning out her book bin, and I'm like, this is not time to be cleaning out a book bin. You have work to do. But anyway, I was just really upset that night. I cried, of course, because I'm so emotional and sensitive, because I just have high standards. I'm very good with classroom management. Like, that's like my passion, is classroom management, because if you don't have that, you can't teach. So going home and reflecting on that and talking to my friend Leanne, who you met in my last vlog, and talking to my principal, I also prayed about it. I always pray about everything. And you know what? Every day is just not going to go how you plan. And is it hard? Yes. But you just do better the next day. And I kept telling myself that, because I tell my students that. You just do better the next day. You try again the next day. Tomorrow's a new day. And you know what? I just went in yesterday with a positive attitude. I told my kids, when you are doing independent work, you need to be on task. And I asked them, you know, the differences between being on task and off task. They totally understood. They knew that they weren't doing the right thing. We talked about it in our morning community circle. And then another team came in yesterday morning, and everything went great. Everything was fine. They were only in there for about 15 minutes, so it was fine. So anyway, moving on. Sometimes observations just don't go the way you want them to, and you're working with 8-year-olds, so you can't expect everything to be perfect, and I just have to get over that. So I'm in my parking lot at my school. It's about 7:23, so I've got to get inside. I need to start entering some data. I need to have that done by the time I have my data meeting this afternoon. So, and then get my mentor text ready for today, because I'm loving my ELA groups. Yes, we still have some little things we need to work on, because my kids aren't used to being independent yet. And I've got to keep that in mind, that they're just still transitioning into that, and there's going to be hiccups. So, but I would say we're about 70% there, 75%. Some days it feels like we're 100%, but on Monday we were about 65%. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead. Sorry about that, guys. I was taking my phone out of my car and I accidentally turned off the camera. So I think I was just finishing up just saying that, you know, on Monday, my class felt like it was 60% there within our transition for our ELA, but we're going to get there. And I'm loving this program, because I'm getting more time one-on-one with my students, with one-on-one conferring in ELA. And I've been able to combine reading and writing, so I don't have, my floor is dirty. I don't like walking into a floor that's dirty. What can you do? Oh well, it's not bad. It's been worse, so I can just pick some things up. But anyway, I'm going to get settled in. Moving on, today's Wednesday. I have 2 specialists. I have my data meeting at the end of the day. I don't think I have anything after school. I hope not, because I had a training until 6:15 yesterday. So, but I'm going to get settled in, guys, and I'll check back in a few. Okay, bye. it's about 3:45, so my kids just left at 3:30. The buses got out pretty quick, so today overall it was a really good day. I feel like we got a lot done. So for math, we were just reviewing what we went over this week, which was pretty much fact families for multiplication and division. And the kids seem to be grasping it. I would say out of the 27, well, actually I have 30 kids at that time for math. I would say about 25 of them have grasped fact family. So it's not too difficult for them. And we were already doing it before. So we're going to take an assessment tomorrow. And I'll look at that and see if we need to review a little more before we move on. For ELA today, actually I started this book yesterday. It's called Into the Sea, and it's a nonfiction book, and it's the life cycle of a turtle. Oh, it's such an amazing book. I had so much fun reading this to my second group today. I started it with my highest readers yesterday, so they were really able to figure out what the main idea was, and right away they figured out that the turtle went back to the same island that she was born on 20 years ago to lay her egg. So I thought that was so cool that they caught on to that. My second group, they need a little more scaffolding, and with my third group, it'll take a little bit longer, and I'll probably read half of the book tomorrow and read the rest of it to Monday, just so they don't get too much information at once. I should have probably did that with my group that I had today, so I might read certain sections of the text to them again to help them with the main idea and the key details. But yeah, this was really good. I really like this book. Right now, I'm just going to work on getting, actually you can bring the camera over. I have to remember to bring my tripod in. So right now I'm just going to work on field trip stuff. I need to email some parents, call some parents, and then just make sure I'm ready for tomorrow. I need to get my assessments ready for iReady. So if you're familiar with iReady, I can just plan those comprehension checks right online, which is really easy. And just clean up a little bit, and then I will head out probably around 4:45 because my son gets done with practice at 5. So I have some time to get some stuff done, and I will probably check back in a little while. Okay, bye guys.